Elisa Lam was 21 years old when she arrived in Los Angeles in January 2013. She was a Canadian student traveling alone and documenting her trip on Tumblr and sharing her thoughts, feelings, and psychological struggles. Frankly, Elisa was smart, creative, and hypersensitive. But she was suffering from bipolar disorder, a disease she was familiar with and taking medications for her journey. It was an attempt to make a new beginning, an opportunity to feel that she is living, escaping from routine and spinning on inspiration. But Los Angeles was the last stop in her life. Elisa stayed at the Cecil Hotel, a place for him, a dark history few tourists were aware of at this time. The hotel has been associated for decades with suicides, mysterious deaths, and violent crimes. But it was cheap and in the center of the city and famous among travelers. At first, I did not have any strange need. Elisa spoke to her family every day and reassured them of her news. But on January 31st, 2013, communications were completely cut off. Her family quickly informed the police, and an official investigation began. The Los Angeles police searched the hotel and the place in which Elisa was staying with Tannen's guests, who said after that her behavior was strange. She was talking to herself and leaving a paper with ambiguous words and acting very tense. The hotel management transferred her to a yard alone. The investigation took a dangerous turn when the police published the video of the surveillance cameras that changed the whole case. The video was from the hotel elevator on February 1st, and Elisa appears to enter the elevator and press buttons a lot, and she moves tense and looks outside, as if someone is standing in front of her. And she comes back again and makes movements with her hands as if she is talking to someone who is not present. And then she suddenly stands up and the elevator prefers the open video spread on the internet quickly and left. Millions of people terrified, and countless theories emerged. People said that someone was chasing her, and people said that the hotel was haunted, or that Elisa was playing a dangerous game with the passage of days without any trace. Hotel guests began to complain about the poor water pressure, its dark color, and its strange taste. Maintenance workers came to the roof and checked the water tanks. And on February 19th, it was the body of Elisa Lam was found inside one of the water tanks naked, and her clothes floated next to it. The cover of the tank was open and the shock was global. How did it reach the surface? Although the arrival needed keys and warnings, how did she enter the tank alone? The forensic report said that there were no traces of assault, drugs, or alcohol other than its medicines. The official cause of death was an accidental drowning, with psychological disorder being considered a catalyst. But this explanation is convincing. Most people questioned the video and said that it was modified. And in the bad history of the hotel, and in security systems that no one understands how failed, internet investigators analyzed every second and every detail and came up with theories about murder, gross negligence, or hidden stalking. Psychological experts said that manic episodes can cause hallucinations, paranoia, and illogical behavior. And this can explain what happened to Elisa Lam. There was no mystery or horror character. She was a young girl trying to live, treat, and meet herself, but she lost control in a place that failed. It is protected today by the Cecil Hotel changed his name. But his story is still alive, and the name Elisa Lam remains one one of the most mysterious cases in the history of true crimes, as a reminder that sometimes there is no killer or conspiracy. Sometimes in silence,